Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Paisley Show. Well, it's October and you know what that means. The countdown to Halloween has begun. I don't know about all of you, but I've had some pretty spooky stuff happen to me around the holidays. In fact, right now I feel like I'm having a little bit of an out-of-body experience. So why don't we get to the show? Queer country royalty, Cindy Emch from the Secret Emchy Society is here. The country music superstar, Dale Hollow, is here. We are big time, y'all. I swore I'd never let the fame get to my head, but it's hard when you're this adored. Now I'm up to my neck in fan mail, so I'm gonna answer some of that, but y'all enjoy the show. Electric Park Ballroom, the place is buzzing. Nobody to dance with, not even a cousin. When they call the first line dance, I hit the floor. Making new friends is such a goddamn chore. Everybody steps left and I step right. I start to worry, it's not my night, but I click my heels and get back in line. Cause a quarter of the time I'm watching you're behind. The beers are working, my legs are jerking. I'm a shuffling fool. If I don't quit dancing, got a chance at romancing and keep you off of that bar stool. I seem to do better, but when you're watching me, it lasts forever. Everybody steps left and I step right. I start to worry, it's not my night, but I click my heels and get back in line. Cause a quarter of the time I'm watching you're behind. The beers are working, my legs are jerking. If I don't quit dancing, got a chance at romancing and keep you off of that bar stool. Well, my lips are moving as I count the steps as for pride. I haven't got a lot left, cause I know when we hit that last grapevine, I'm gonna ask you to dance and make you mine. The beers are working, my legs are jerking. I'm a shuffling fool. If I don't quit dancing, got a chance at romance. And the beers are working, my legs are jerking. I'm a shuffling fool. If I don't quit dancing, got a chance at romancing and keep you off of that bar stool. Our first guest is, without a doubt, pure queer country royalty. She just put out a fantastic new record with her band called The Chaser that debuted on the Americana charts, got all sorts of radio play and rave reviews. She is an absolute joy, and I'm so glad to have her on the show. Please welcome, from the Secret Emchy Society, Cindy Emch.
you know, I love a good sequin moment. I have a few numbers myself, but like, what is your fashion inspiration? Where do you get your clothes? Let's talk about it.
All right, fashion inspiration. What's the easiest way to say that? Like, I really want to be like, I want to embody like a living queer nudie suit.
Yes.
And
Good.
so I love sparkle. There was a while where I was in like some steampunk bands and things like that where you know my like fluffy skirts and tank tops would really like kind of work and play well. But when I started playing more country music, I realized that the kind of more rough and tumble like folk punk aesthetic wasn't really working for me because it felt like when I would do shows, I felt like I looked like I just rolled in like off the sidewalk. And I really like, and I also had gotten a little older and I was like thinking about like the performative nature of music a bit more. And I like the idea of making it an occasion. Like I don't,
Yeah.
there's a time and place for doing a show where you're like in jeans and a cut off sleeve t-shirt like I am right now. There's also it's kind of this great treat. I feel like both for the performer who like you get to kind of like put on a show as well as the audience. Like when you glam it up, like when you're like, I'm gonna wear the reversible sequin mermaid dress. It's like you're making the moment more special.
Are there any moments that you had on tour that really stand out as something just like really crazy that happened, or any stories that kind of stand out that you want to share that are either like really cool, happy memories that you have, or something that like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened?
I was on tour with Carol and Mark, and we went up to play this island that's off the Gulf Coast of British Vancouver Island up in BC. Mm-hmm. And the island is called Cortez, and you have to take 2 different car ferries to get there. And it was right after their summer season was over, so it meant there were no bars open on the whole island. And the whole island makes it sound really big. It's a very small Gulf island. Okay. It's where they mine all the gravel for all the roads in British Columbia. Mm-hmm. So we go to play this show. First thing that happens is some guests show up for the house concert and hand me huge flowering buds of weed. And I was all, and it's not even dried. It's not smokable. I'm not a big weed smoker anyway, but I was like, okay, so we put them behind our ears as if they're flowers because there's nothing else to do with them. Yeah. And then we play the show. I think that somewhere in the middle of my set, I realized that everyone at the house, it's a house concert, mm-hmm. The entire island came to see it. So there's like about 150 people at this house concert, ranging in age from like 18 to 82. And, we've got all different like nationalities. We got some French folks. We got like French Quebec. We got, Canadian, British Columbian. There's this hilarious American from Texas, who I'll get into in a minute. But I realized that everyone except me is like mostly, and I think most of the musicians weren't, but on mushrooms. And I was like, oh my okay. God. The chickens tried to attack me when I got up in the middle of the night to find a bathroom because the chickens got out of their thing. Who knows? And then in the morning, aside from the really generous offering that people had given when they passed a hat, I also got paid in freshly scavenged from the beach, like sun-bleached dolphin bones and a bottle of homemade organic rhubarb champagne. And I've never been paid so well. Like that's perfect. I'm like, and I was like, wait, dolphin bones. I'm like, these might be a problem with customs. Like I don't want them to think I'm murdering dolphins. The dolphins need to help. And they're like, no, we found them on the beach. They were already sun bleached. But here you. And I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this if I do get stopped by customs.
Well, thank you so much for doing this, and I'm really excited to hear your performance.
Yay! Me too.
Everybody, get the new record, Secret Empty Society.
Aww. Well, hey James and hey Paisley Fields Variety Show. Thank you so much for the interview and the chance to play a tune for everybody. I had so much fun talking about fashion. I had to go put the sequin dress on just for you. I'm going to do a little song for you that I wrote when I was playing our mutual friend Karen Piddleman's show, the Queer Country Quarterly. It's a little show about showing up for your friends. So this is called Hell is a Hard Place. I hope you like it. Here we go. Hell is a hard place to take a man just to prove a point. You're sitting there with my dreams in your hand. Our two fates are joined. So we roll home together, and we roar together. We wake up alone. Everyone has a story that feels more real. My own words betray me. My lips should stay sealed. Born next to the solstice. Oh, those holidays near. All that birthing and dying at the end of a year. And we roll together. And we roar together. We wake up alone. We roll home together, and we roar together. We wake up alone. Why can't it be simple? Why can't it be clean? Cigarettes in the rain again. It's the same old scene. I know you once loved me. Now I'm tired and cold. I know you still love me, but I've sold my own soul. So we roll home together. And we roar together. We wake up alone. Thank you so much, James, for having me. Have a great night, everybody.
He is the country music superstar. Rolling Stone Country calls him relentlessly entertaining, and I am so glad to have him on the show today. Please welcome Dale Hollow. Dale Hollow, country music superstar. Thank you for being on the Paisley Show.
Oh, well, it's an honor and a privilege for yours truly, Paisley. I just want to extend a congratulations. I'm sure this will be the most popular episode yet.
I'm sure it will be too. And speaking of yours truly, I've been listening to your EP and I really like it a lot. Could you tell us a little bit about how that came to be, the recording, your inspiration for the songs? Or
Sure. Well, yours truly, of course, is what yours truly refers to myself as. I happen to hear it in a Ray Price song. Not to say Ray Price was the first person to utilize the phrase yours truly, but I thought, what better way to confuse people than to refer to myself as yours truly, and then also utilize the term yours truly, and in turn, title a record yours truly. So that's a lot of redundancy there in that initial response. I always love when old country songs open up with essentially a soliloquy or a monologue, more or less setting the stage for what the purpose of the record was to pay. And in that particular one, he referenced the fact that they were so excited to be cutting a record with Columbia, and yours truly is all about business and music. So I thought, well, that's right up my alley.
I
And
love
so
it. I love the introduction on there too. It's very like classic country, and it just, I don't know, it really sets up the album, and I don't know, it got me excited to listen to the rest of it.
well, thank you. That's good. That means it worked. That means
Wow.
after all that pushing with Mark Whitmore, who produced it, he got the right idea and he knew what was going on. And then of course the fellas in the long con, they kind of they know the spiel that yours truly goes through. It's that we make good country music because country music is the best music for making money, and we make the best money because we make the best country music, and so on and so forth.
What else can we look forward from you?
Well, we had, like I said, we did some recording during all this, and for the long-standing hollow heads or the new hollow heads, either way, I'll let everyone know that yours truly is still sticking to my promise to release new music every Black Friday of every year. So you can anticipate perhaps more than one song between now and then a whole bunch of songs on Black Friday. And so that's an exclusive for the Paisley show. That's right. There we go. That's see, yours truly is always trying to help out where he can. That's a world exclusive. That's right. You heard it here first, folks. But otherwise, we'll probably do a couple of live stream things, as I'm sure you're probably in the works with as well, and see what we can't do with that.
Yeah, cool. Well, Dale Hollow, country music superstar, thank you so much for being on the Paisley show. And I understand you're going to play a song for us.
That's right. Speaking of new songs, I'm going to play the next song that will be coming out here later in October. It's called Sooner Than Later. Howdy, folks. And yours truly is a little music corner here at Hollow Head HQ in Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks again to my dear, close, personal, lifelong friend Paisley for having yours truly on the show. Like I said in the intro, there's a new song you'll be hearing sooner than later. It is, of course, called Sooner Than Later. And you'll hear it sooner than later this month. All right, folks. All dressed up, nowhere to go. I'm headed to hell in a pair of gasoline drawers. Well, I don't know what I've been told, but I'll tell you something that I wish I'd known. They're only words unless they're true. I should never have lied to you. That's the truth. Please tell me what you would say when the IRS finds your tax haven on the shores of the Seychelles or somewhere nice like Curacao. I never should have bought me a boat. I'm up the damn creek without propulsion. I ain't no wolf of any corporately. But now the walls are crumbling down around me. So if I say I'm sorry for involving you, that propel you to pay my bailout sooner than later. Now imagine the long con playing behind yours truly. Dalton Smith, John Patterson, and Chris Winfrey. Instead of me just playing freaking chords all the time.
Well, I atone for all my sins. If I wasn't already so far into the red, well, I know I said fools rush in, but it's also foolish to keep lying. So tell me, how should I say I'm sorry? I swear by this time next year we're gonna have more money. I hope, where I pay off all my credit cards, and we'll have a house with a big front yard as I build up my own self-worth. And I promise I'll stop being such a jerk. I just need you to keep me in check. It will be straight cash if you pay my bail on time. Now I know this is rich, this is coming from me. Right now I need you to believe it. If you don't pay, they're gonna send me away, guaranteeing that you won't see me sooner than later. Oh, and big outro from the band, but I'm just gonna whistle. Sooner than later, coming out later this month, October, for those of y'all who don't have a calendar or don't follow the Gregorian calendar. Thanks again to my dear close personal friend Paisley for having yours truly on the show. I'm sure it's an honor for him, and it's definitely an honor and a privilege for yours truly. And as always, folks, keep a hollow head, a hollow heart, and a hollow mind all the time, and you will be just fine, my friends. Take it easy. Until next time.
Our show. Thank you for watching, and thank you to my guests Cindy and Dale. Y'all know I just lose my head over Halloween, so we're gonna have some spooky moments coming up on the next episode or two, so be sure to tune into those, and remember, don't be normal, because normal is boring. And vote.